Imagine driving down the road and suddenly spotting a sleek black motorhome that looks powerful, modern, and mysterious. From the outside, it may look like a rugged traveler's machine, but step inside and it becomes a warm, cozy home filled with creativity and smart engineering. Today, we're touring the incredible custom Ford motorhome owned by a young solo traveler who has turned the road into her lifestyle. When she opens the door, we are first surprised by how completely different the interior feels. The outside is bold, black, and minimal, but inside the space feels calm, warm, bright, and wonderfully inviting. She explains that while the exterior should look cool and strong, the interior must feel like home, and she achieved exactly that. Every inch of this RV has been designed by her personally. The cabinets, the layout, the doors, the appliance mounting, none of it is standard. She custom-built the living space to match the life she wanted to live on the road. And speaking of appliances, this motorhome has everything you'd expect in a real apartment. A microwave, oven, coffee machine, and even an 8-kilogram washing machine, all hidden neatly into the cabinetry. There's also a double-door refrigerator cleverly installed behind a panel, giving the space a smooth, modern look. Overhead, an air conditioning system keeps the entire cabin cool and comfortable no matter the season. You might wonder how she powers all of this equipment while traveling. She explains that she has 16.6 kilowatt hours of stored electricity, plus 600 watts of solar panels covering the roof. That's enough to run her daily appliances without worry, and since she's always on the move, the power continuously recharges. For water, she carries 400 liters, enough for long trips without constantly refilling. As we look around, one question becomes obvious. Where is the bed? She smiles and reveals a brilliant feature. The bed is mounted in the ceiling and lifts down at night. When raised, the space becomes a living room or dining area. When lowered, it becomes a comfortable bedroom with windows all around. In total, the RV has 5 windows, flooding the interior with natural light and giving open views of the landscape outside. She says a motorhome should never feel cramped. It should feel open, transparent, and connected to nature. And here, it truly does. Now we explore the bathroom, which is surprisingly spacious. Inside is not just her bathroom, but also her cat's private space. There is a small opening that lets the cat enter freely. She explains that many RV users complain about odors, but she uses a composting toilet. No black tank, no sewage dumping, and no smell. The biological material inside only needs replacing once every 2 months, making it cleaner, easier, and more sustainable. We then look at the separation between the living space and the driver's cabin. While many RVs allow open access, hers is divided by double cabin doors, creating an independent living compartment. With a quick push, the door slides open, allowing access to the front seats whenever needed. Nearby, a full wardrobe and a shoe cabinet take up one entire sidewall, offering more storage than many apartments. Security is also taken seriously. She has a 4-channel surveillance system recording 24 hours a day, giving her peace of mind when traveling alone. Even while driving, her cabinets and appliances never fall or shake loose. Every drawer has a lock, every attachment is secure, and many small appliances are mounted with magnets, adhesive, or screws. She designed these solutions herself so that everything stays in place no matter how bumpy the road gets. Now let's talk about the vehicle itself. You might assume that something this large must be expensive to fuel, but she explains that it uses roughly 1 yuan per kilometer, and a full tank can take her over 1,000 kilometers. For her lifestyle, the cost is reasonable and far less than paying rent or a mortgage. Her personal story is perhaps the most inspiring part. Instead of using her savings to buy a traditional house, she bought a home on wheels. No mortgage, no landlord, no fixed bills, just freedom. She travels where she wants, lives where she parks, and has turned her journey into her career. She works as a travel content creator, earning money while exploring the country. Every day on the road is both her lifestyle and her job. Her choice proves that a home doesn't need walls, it can have wheels. Her online name is Wind Chasing Hot Girl, and she continues exploring, filming, and sharing the dream of mobile living with the world. For her, the motorhome is more than transportation. It is freedom, independence, and a reminder that sometimes the biggest adventures begin when you leave behind everything you thought you were supposed to do.